enjoy your singlehood. I sincerely feel like we can all agree that you can all wait for the right person. Like, instead of enduring a hurtful relationship. Let me drink water first. Cheers.
My very first ex. We started in stranger situations. Comes back in full rotation. If we had dialogue or miscommunication, promise I'll save it.
Hello guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for the engagement on my previous video. If you haven't watched, please engage, go back and watch, like and comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. Today we'll be discussing about relationships you should run away from, like friendship or any relationship that you are in, that you need signs you need to see that you just have to run away from that relationship. Number one, relationships that keeps you away from God, that keeps you away from serving God or being devoted to God. When you are in a relationship with, even if the person does not hate God specifically, like in that context, but they just influence you in a way that you drift away from God. When you notice this, please leave this type of relationship, because God should be first in everything in our lives. In everything we do, God should be number one. I have this jotter in case you see me looking at. I have 10 points just in case I forget any points. I'll be looking into my jotter. Yeah, so another point is any relationship that restricts you from your rights. I've heard about stories where some people or some partner, maybe your boyfriend, bought you something, bought you a phone, and when there's an issue, a fight or something, they just take away your phone from you, or they've gotten you a car. I've even experienced this like before. Not my story, but the guy bought his partner a car, and when they have issues, collected the car keys and all sort of stories like that. Any relationship where your partner restricts you from your rights, I don't think it's healthy. I think you should leave that relationship. If you guys are not married yet, please don't forget, there are some things you just have to live with. It's either you avoid problems with your partner, or you just don't do what they don't like, or what we call lead to fights, or those type of issues. But if it is still like courtship or just the normal relationship, I think you should leave, because nobody is supposed to restrict you from your rights. It is your right, it is yours. I think you should be given that freedom. Yeah, you guys might be fighting, but not necessarily, they don't have to make you suffer to that extent of restricting you from your right. So that's point number 2. Avoid any relationship where you have to struggle to love your partner. If you notice you are no longer in love with this person, or you don't just like this person anymore, I think you should leave that relationship, because you are not only making yourself suffer, you're also making your partner suffer. You might not know this, but at the end of the day, that is what you are doing. So I think you should leave that relationship. Another point is any relationship you have where your partner makes you unhappy, like you are, most times you are unhappy, you are more unhappy than you are happy. Again, I quote, when it is not marriage. If it is marriage, please don't use this point, so I beg. If it is a normal relationship, when somebody makes you more unhappy than they make you happy, I think you should leave that relationship, because your happiness is also important. So if they make you unhappy every time, they do things that they don't put you into consideration, stuff that makes you unhappy is what they do at every point in time. Instead of them listening, they complain that you nag a lot. Instead of them trying to bring a point out of what you are complaining about that you don't like. So I think you should leave this relationship. Yeah. And please, if it is marriage, please, I beg, you can go and see counselor. I'm not the one that will give you points that you should leave your marriage. Another point is run away from any relationship that you're always crying. This person has turned themselves to onion star that will bring tears out of your eyes every time. So if you're in this type of relationship, please, there's like, your person is out there. I don't think it is worth it staying somewhere you are not appreciated, or somewhere you are not loved enough. Yeah. So if you cry more than you laugh in a relationship, this person is always making you cry. This person is always putting you in situations where every night you soak your pillows with tears. I think you should leave this relationship. Life is short. We are not meant to live our life in unhappiness. Do you get? We can all wait for the right person, like, instead of enduring a hurtful relationship. I don't know if you get that. You cannot wait for the right, because your right person is out there. Trust me. The person is out there. So instead of managing like, I don't just want to be alone, you can, of course, you can be alone. It is not a crime to be single. It is not a, I don't know how to put it, but it is not that bad. You enjoy your life being single. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to be bothered about, because for people that love genuinely, their partner's problems becomes their problem. You don't have to like be worried about somebody else. So it is not so bad to be single. So instead of you to be in a relationship where you are not happy, you are not like in your good state of mind every time, I think you should just wait and just enjoy your singlehood. So that's another point. So another point is avoid any relationship that has no direction. There's no purpose, there's no plan. You guys are just there. Yeah, it's possible. There's no trust me, if a man wants to build something with you, like from the first day, you start talking about it. From the very first day. So if you are in a relationship a year, 2 years, 3 years, there's nothing like talking about future plans or making plans together, or there's no, like, that is a like 100% red flag. Leave that relationship. He is not going to, or he's not going to marry you or anything. Just leave immediately. Another thing is, if you're in a relationship where the only thing he wants from you is sex, like, there is no, like I said, no direction, nothing, no plans for the future. All he wants from you is sex. All he talks about is your beauty. All he talks about is your, oh, you look so sweet. Like, all he wants at the end of the day from you is sex. I would advise you to leave that relationship, because that man is just going to dump you when he finally meets the person he wants to marry. So if you're in that type of relationship, I will advise you to leave at once. Like, flee. Don't even run. Flee from that relationship. Yeah. I think that's the 6th point. About 7, yes. When you notice that a relationship is not working, like, you've tried everything, you've made like every move, you've prayed, you just notice you're struggling in that relationship, there's no need to manage. It just means the relationship can't work. Like I said, you've prayed, you've done everything you can, like physically, like managing your relationship, communicating, and everything, every other thing you need to do to spice up the relationship or to make it work, and it's not working, you just realize you're struggling. There's no need to manage. It just means the relationship, I don't know, it's not meant to be or something. Just move on. Like, leave that relationship. These things, some people might hear it and feel like, how would you know? Like I said, you've prayed. What else are you supposed to do? You've prayed about it, you've tried to make things work, and it is not just working. The next thing to do is to just leave, I think. So another point is, avoid any relationship that does not impact you positively. If I'm in a relationship with someone, I expect to, if I was like 70% intelligent before, I expect to learn from this person. I expect to be better while I'm in the relationship with it. Not a relationship that will degrade you, that will bring you down from the level you were when you met this person. So if you're in a relationship that does not impact you positively, I think you should leave the relationship. Another point is, I think this is the last point. In this relationship, you feel like you're struggling to love this person. You're struggling. Love is supposed to come naturally. Like, you're supposed to, you cannot love each other every day. I mean, you cannot, it's not like you hate your partner, but you cannot be in a good space, or it's not like you will not fight or things like that. But you guys are supposed to love each other. Like, the love is supposed to be there. I don't know, I think I'm contradicting myself, but what I meant to say is, every day cannot be a good day. Even between siblings, we fight, we make up. We fight, we make up. That is how it is supposed to be. Not like you now feel like, oh, I don't just want to be in this, I just hate this person, I don't just love this person anymore. Do you get? So in relationship where you struggle to love this person like unconditionally, I think you should leave that relationship. Some people are so comfortable in that relationship because of what they tend to gain. But if you are in a relationship where it is genuine love, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, because these days it is so rare. So if you are struggling in your relationship and you don't just know, or you're not certain if you need to leave, you're not certain if you're doing the right thing, you're not certain if your partner really loves you or not, or if you love your partner or not, I think these points are going to help you navigate your way through your relationships. So guys, please leave a comment. Even if you don't agree, leave a comment. I look forward to people's comments on my videos. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share and like my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, love you.
Hey, how was your day? I don't know, it's 3 p.m. just about to start. I just wanna lay in bed. You think